Let's get back to the phones. Johnny in Concord. Hey, Johnny, what are you doing?
Hey, guys. Just wrapping up some work and about to log off for the week.
Nice, Johnny.
Been a P1 for a long time. So first time calling in.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah. Wanted to share a take with you, but before that, I had a story I thought Dibs would appreciate. So pulled a classic doofus dad move on Monday. Forgot my 7-year-old daughter was off school. Got her out of bed anyway, got her dressed, gave her breakfast, about to walk out the door when Mom gets up and reminds us that she doesn't have school today. So I apologize to her, and she hits me with a... I swear Dibs hits me with a... After I'd say, I'm real sorry, hon, because apology not accepted.
I've had many a doofus dad moment, and that's a classic. I've been there, Johnny, no doubt.
Right on. When you talk about Super Bowl or bust with the Niners, I mean, besides just the history with the franchise, that has always been the standard. I think you're looking at it. It's very rare that a team just comes out of nowhere and wins the championship in any sport. You go incrementally. Win a playoff game, win a playoff series, get to a conference championship, what have you. The Niners, in this case, they've done that. We've seen it all at this point. So, I wouldn't say Super Bowl or bust, but it would be a massive disappointment at this, this year, the opportunity that they have. I think that's what it is. Just the expectations are raised so much because they've gone through all those steps.
Yeah, Johnny, can I ask you, you say massive disappointment. Massive disappointment if they don't make the Super Bowl or if they don't win it?
If they don't win it.
Wow.
I mean,
listen.
Think about...
I get it. Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I mean, it's going back to the Harbaugh years, it's just been devastating heartbreak year after year.
Do you know what's funny though, Johnny?
Williams.
But take that statement.
Boy.
Take that statement you just made, and do you realize, like that's how it works. That's how every fan base feels. That's how every fan base feels almost every year, and so
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Aaron Rodgers' career with the Packers, successful or no?
Yeah, successful. I mean, I'd say
yeah.
You could say he underachieved. One Super Bowl.
Exactly.
You could say the Packers organization with Favre and Rodgers over 30 years of Hall of Fame quarterback. Yeah.
Yep. Both of them were able to bust through one time in all those years. And, teams like that, Johnny, thank you so much. Teams like that, you dance with the devil almost every year. I mean, you're there in the mix almost every year in some form or another. Some chances are better than others. That's why I keep saying this week for the Niners, I'm in agreement. Chances don't come any better than this, but there's a reason they still call it a chance because it's just a chance.
Well, and you're in it. You're 1 of 8 right now. You have a chance. And last year, you were 1 of 4. The year before that, you were 1 of 4. So the last 3 years, you've had that chance that you're talking about. And last year, your chance got snatched away in one moment, one play, one tight end beaten by an edge rusher, one elbow exploding, one backup quarterback who then gets concussed, and it's night-night. And that was your chance, and that's what's so frustrating. And the year before, you mentioned it earlier in the show, your chance came down to, and it was not the only play, but an interception that should have been made, could have been made, that wasn't, bounced off your hands, and your chance evaporated. So these chances don't come every year, but they kind of do when you're the 49ers. I mean, This is the 3rd straight year that you've got a chance. And if you look at the last 2 chances, last year, road game at Philly in the conference championship game, that was not as good of a chance as this one is.
Correct.
Even though you're not at the same stage as you were last year, you got a home game, you're a big favorite. You win tomorrow, you'll have a home game, you'll be a big favorite. Last year, you went on the road and you were a small underdog. And you had a fighting chance in that game until you didn't. But I think this chance, of the last 3 chances, this one to me is the best of the 3.
I agree completely. I'd also say this. If I went to almost any fan base in America, and this is not just football, go beyond that. If I went to almost any fan base in America and I said, describe your experience as a fan in one word, I bet almost every fan base would answer disappointing, because that's how it works. Like, how many fan bases right now in all sports would answer, oh, it's euphoric? I mean, Warriors.
The Chiefs.
Yeah, right now. Patriots, you're probably still in the twilight of like, all's good here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
good friend of mine, Jay Norwood, a.k.a. Unky J.
Yep.
Lives out here, still is a Patriot season ticket holder.
Okay.
Still goes to 4 or 5 games a year. And even through this year, as disappointing as it was, his dauber's not completely down.
Can't be. And that's kind of like, we've talked about this.
Right.
That's how I feel about the Warriors. So that's why I'm not like,
Yeah.
I don't come in here and my cheeks get all red. How the hell did you end up in this spot?
Right.
God dang it. Like,
NBA title or bust.
it's like, come on, man. Like, what do you want? Like, I'm just starting to, as you know, like, we are now getting to a spot with the Giants where you're like, okay, guys, what the hell are you doing?
Right.
But it took a while to get there because you got 3 rings. You got 3 rings that started 14 years ago. That's a truckload of rings in a 14-year stretch. So you're just coming into a spot where you can be like, you know what, this has been a while that's kind of bothering me. But it takes a while to get there because that is the definition. Like, almost every team every year ends it with a loss.
Think about the 14 years thing with the Giants. Do you know how many franchises in the big 3 sports have more titles than the Giants? 3?
Since 2010?
Right. I think it's only 2 teams.
Warriors and
the Patriots. Yeah, I think those are the only teams that have more than 3 since 2010. The Lakers don't. And
no.
Nobody else in the NFL does. And
I'm even trying to think of the Patriots. Has it been 4 since 2010?
I'm guessing.
They had 6 total.
Right.
Tom had 7, but one of them was with Tampa. I'm trying to remember the years of the Patriots titles.
I know it's hard.
They might not even have more than 3.
They have 3 since 2010.
There you go.
2010.
All they've done is equal the Giants.
That's all they've done.
The Patriots.
You're right.
The Patriots.
They won it in 15, 17, and 19.
Yeah. So quick shout out to Giants fans who aren't livid yet.
Right.
Because your experience over the last 15 years, I'll grant you the frustration now, but it's been better than, all the other baseball teams.
Right.
All of them.
And all the football teams.
Yes.
You've been equaled only by the Patriots. And so in terms of what you said, though, like fan base, contentment, rankings, if you're a 49er fan, this is your 3rd year of having a shot.
High.
You're pretty far up there in terms of just football teams.
But I get it. You got to get one.
You got to get one.
You got to get one. So
or else, Mark, you can say it.
Or else.
Super Bowl.
All right. No, I'll finish it for you. I'll finish it for you.
Let's go. Let's do this. The window's open.
So answer it the way that I do when you do it. Dibs, it's Super Bowl or else.
Yeah. Or else what, Mark?
Or else we'll try again next year.
Oh, no. Why?
Try again next year. See if they, because Brock Purdy will be making $900K. $800K, and Trent Williams has already announced that he's coming back, and Ayuk will get re-signed, and Debo, he's back, and Kittle is back, and let's see, who else is coming back? Oh, that's right, all the players on the defense, and Bosa, he's signed, Fred is signed.
How are they going to afford Ayuk?
Yeah. Oh, they will. A ton of cap space. No problem
What
there.
if Trent retires?
He's not.
You got no answer at left tackle.
Already announced that he's coming back next year.
Nice.
Just did this, yeah, so...
Super Bowl or try again.
Super Bowl or else.
Yep.
Got a great shot again next year.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Can't wait for that.